Is this the end? Ooh, Houngan.
Francis Zach Morgan. Remember me? Oh, cat got your tongue. Understood. You know why I'm here, don't you? Surely you must know what this means. To commemorate our reunion, allow me to give you another oracle. The contract, once signed, will last for eternity. But only in the presence of true love. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. It's been a while since I felt this. You know, there's hardly anyone in this era who can see me like you can. And they've been dropping like flies since you first came to see me. Breaks my heart. We don't have much time. Do you have any questions for me?
Is Patricia safe?
Excellent. You pass. You haven't changed, Francis Zach Morgan. But that question isn't for me to answer. Go and see it with your own eyes. Oh, time's up. We'll have to finish this during our next reunion.
Okay, weird things going on. What'll happen now? Oh boy.
Oh, this is bad.
Failed to apprehend target. Target escaped with hostage. I knew he was in on it, and he knows who Kaysen is. Whereabouts unknown.
Agent Jones, what is this referring to?
Avery Smith kidnapped Patricia Clarkson and escaped.
Avery?
Avery Smith? The vault manager? Why would he kidnap Patricia?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
Tell me what's going on right now.
Well,
Answer me, Jones.
I made a deal with Morgan back when he took me to the bathroom.
What? What?
Morgan said something to me. If we want to find Patricia, we need to look at Avery Smith.
Have you lost your mind?
What he said made sense. Ever since 2005, Avery's been working deep inside that cold storage warehouse. He was also arrested in the past for getting too friendly with Lise Clarkson. And after Katrina, he apparently worked on renovating the warehouse for free. What if that allowed him to freely modify the warehouse as he pleased? That would explain why her body remained missing for 14 whole years. And then I did a little check and found out that he never went back to work after Christmas vacation ended.
So what? Why would you trust him?
I don't.
And by the way, what would the deal be? What did he give in return for that information? Just asking.
I just decided it was worth investigating, that's all. So, I sent 2 agents to Avery's house without telling anyone. I just called in a favor from an old friend in the New Orleans branch.
No one gave you clearance for that. You think you can just...
But what if Morgan's telling the truth?
He is. Trust me, I know.
If he is, we're both gonna look like total clowns. Clowns who went barging into a former agent's house on completely unfounded suspicions. HQ will have a field day with us. They'll string us up as the 2 dumbest agents to have ever graced the field. I just wanted to take some precautions. And besides, if he is lying, it's still no skin off our backs, right? If things work out, we'll end up solving a difficult case that's been driving everyone crazy. Imagine that. You and me, just the two of us, solving a case like this. I'll be able to jump ship on this crappy job. And you'll be able to freely investigate all things San Rouge, just like you've always wanted. Besides, you know that Morgan is Director Abraham's favorite. Even if we get into some sort of trouble, if Morgan testifies to Abraham's for us, we'll totally be in the clear.
I don't care. This isn't the way things are supposed to be done.
Sometimes you have to do things the unconventional way.
Well, I'm sorry, but I had no other choice. You were so engrossed in this, and come on, you know how I am. Besides, saving the hostage should take priority above all else. There's no time for squabbling. We need to find Avery Smith no matter what it takes.
But how?
Well...
Thanks to your heroic maneuvers, we just lost our suspect.
I know, but...
I know how to find him. I should be able to see the other world, the way I am now. Just let me go, please.
Morgan?
It's okay, my fairy. I know I can convince them.
Okay. Oh, it's a rat. It was a rat. It wasn't a squirrel. Okay, budding red corpse. Frantic Simon and poised Aaliyah. Okay, let's go with the corpse first. Oh, let's take a look at everything first.
Definitely not the best thing for them to see right now. If I saw that during an investigation, I wouldn't be able to stay calm and listen to someone either. Simon's lost in thought. What will his next move be? Will he follow the plan? Or...
I hope he won't. Well, if it's our plan, then yes, hopefully.
Aaliyah Davis. She's on edge, as she should be. Who wouldn't be after seeing this room?
But anyway, the budding rat corpse.
I found the first one last autumn.
Implanted with the magic seed of Kaysen.
A dead rat with a bud coming up out of its stomach, just like this one. A rat ate a red seed, died, and the bud sprouted. Honestly, it shocked me. Up until this point, I'd only ever seen red seeds, saplings, and big trees, so I decided to grow one of my own.
What are you talking about?
I needed to solve the mystery of the red trees. Why do they exist? But all of my sprouts died without ever growing the tiniest bit. Forget about a big tree. I couldn't even grow a single sapling.
So you kept experimenting.
2 days after the seed enters a rat, it takes the rat's life. On the 3rd day, a bud sprouts up, then grows to that size after 5 more. I tested this on 137 corpses.
In only a few months?
But I was never able to grow a bud any larger than this size. I still remember what he told me. Apparently, there's a special trick to making these grow.
You're totally insane.
There's only one insane person, and that's Kaysen. And he's not a person. Okay, Frantic Simon.
I don't have much time left. I'm pretty sure that's why I can see the other world now. I'd lost that sense ever since the Greenvale incident, but it's back now. Please, will you just trust me? Come on, Simon. You'll trust me, won't you?
What?
No, Agent Jones. Remember the warning I gave you at the very beginning? You can't let him take control of the conversation.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Poised Aaliyah.
Please, Aaliyah Davis, let me go. This is our case to finish.
Yes, it is.
No, you aren't an agent anymore.
I don't care. I want justice.
But you don't know how to find him. Neither of you ever could.
Oh, I'll find him. I swear on my pride as an active agent that I won't give up until I do.
Good luck.
That won't get you anywhere. It's beyond you.
Shut up. You think we can't find him, but you can.
Yes, we can.
Just how stupid do you think we are? If you want us to believe you, then it's about time you showed us some proof.
Let's go with Patricia first, I don't know.
Hey, Belle. Your hypothesis was pretty much on the mark. Last week, I went back to Carré. Then I bought a used car and got on a train in Trenton. But not for the reason you think. I wasn't stalking Patricia. And I'd never try to kidnap her.
Then why would you go there? Why would you risk so much, especially since you knew that you were under surveillance?
Because, once again, I'm chasing Sang Rouge.
Sang Rouge?
Even after I quit the FBI, I continued to study the red trees on my own. And now, I've come to the conclusion that those red seeds and Sang Rouge both come from the same roots. I also found proof that someone's inherited the original recipe. That's why I flew to Le Carré, to confirm my suspicions. But I was more powerless than I ever could have imagined. I couldn't move like I used to. No badge, no gun. So, after wandering aimlessly around town, I swallowed down my torment and my weakness and left.
You expect me to believe that?
Girl, you started to piss me off.
I know you've got it in you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You found Lise Clarkson's body. The one thing I never did.
Deadly Premonition 3 starring Aaliyah as the main character confirmed, just saying.
And only a few days after discovering the body, you came to visit me. You should be fully capable of discerning that what I'm telling you is the truth.
Talking much about oneself can also be a means to conceal oneself. You can't trick me.
Okay, the L-Cat again.
You said that she was the mastermind behind the tragedies in Le Carré. That her convictions about the Clarkson bloodline are what started it all.
Yes, that's right.
She instigated her younger sister into killing her own niece. Then she committed suicide immediately after killing her father, hoping that Sheriff Woods would be able to complete her plan.
By the way, she got it right this time, unlike York at the link board in 2005, because she confirmed that she actually did kill her father and then blew up the entire place. Not what York said, because he said she killed him with the bomb as well. Just saying. I paid attention to that.
How could one call such an unpredictable series of events a plan? And as we saw, Sheriff Woods chose a fate that was completely different from what she envisioned.
No, he didn't. In the end, things went exactly as she planned.
What do you mean?
At a certain point, she realized that her plan was wrong, so she tried to adjust things, using me as a pawn. But then, the unexpected happened. She and I both underestimated what Avery was capable of. That's why I'm here right now trying to convince you, in order to save Patricia's life.
The cloth doll.
If your story is true, then why did Avery Smith kidnap Patricia?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't add up for me as well. I thought Kaysen himself, without hiding anymore, you know, he would have done it. But Avery, I don't know.
Patricia resembles Lise. I even got them confused once. And Lise reported being stalked by a 10-foot man.
That's Avery Smith?
Exactly.
But he's only 6'7" at best. His physical characteristics don't match the person you're talking about.
I once concluded the very same thing, but now I know. That was definitely Avery.
But how?
He protected Lisa's body for the past 14 years, until you discovered his sleeping beauty.
So after losing Lisa's body, he kidnapped Patricia as a replacement? That's ridiculous. Is that really what you think happened?
I honestly don't think that. Well, Kaysen has something to do with it and we will meet him, but I think maybe even Zach has something mixed up right here. I don't know about Avery.
Even if Avery did possess that sort of mentality, it doesn't make sense. If Lise was really that important to him, he would have tried to steal her back. Not now, maybe. But certainly after she was buried.
That ice was a barrier.
Shit.
A shield that separated the divine from our world.
Well, if you pause the video, you can read what he said. Okay. You remember me talking about stretching the game in the past? What are they doing now, huh? Why doesn't it stop? I will not end this episode before this is over because I can't save. Suspicious drum, I don't know, let's do it.
What is this drum? Please don't tell me it was a tool they planned to use for the blood purge.
Sharp eyes as usual, Belle. No. It was part of an even darker ritual. I can't even bring myself to say its name. It was far more important to our case. And far more horrible, if you can believe it.
Okay. Well, the quest sucked, yes.
What?
No, that's just a drum. A drum made from 3 empty cans, animal skins, and a fragrant pressed flower.
And a squirrel tail.
Like I said, what is it?
Maybe it's a souvenir?
Fucking bullshit souvenir.
What? You expect me to believe that?
Saint Rouge wrapper.
You said that someone inherited the Saint Rouge recipe, didn't you? Is that someone Avery Smith?
It has to be. Avery used to help Professor R do research in secret.
What? Well, that wasn't in the report.
I only realized it just now. The moment I spilled my coffee on the floor. Avery revealed that he was helping with some sort of research.
The smart scientist. Remember?
Let his confession go in one ear and out the other.
The smart scientist when we entered the control room of the drawbridge. That's who he was referring to.
Now that I look back on it, I realize it was solid proof that he was helping her produce Saint Rouge.
What makes you think that?
He had free access to the deepest parts of the cold storage warehouse.
Oh. Wait.
Meaning...
Saint Rouge needs to be produced in an extremely cold environment.
Exactly. Aaliyah Davis. You already considered this possibility, didn't you? That's why you investigated the cold storage warehouse as soon as you got to Carré, in order to locate where Saint Rouge was being made. Then, you came across Lisa's body by pure chance.
Now, let's take a look at the Greenvale case files before they disappear again.
The Greenvale case. It awoke me. And also stole my irreplaceable best friend from me.
Yes.
If it weren't for that case, I might still be an FBI agent. But the case dealt such a blow to me, it shattered all those dreams.
Who do you think benefited most from the Greenvale case?
Forrest Kaysen.
No one benefited from it. Many lives were lost. That's all.
You really believe that?
Everyone who survived was overcome with sadness, scarred for life.
Without exception?
Without exception. Isn't that right, my fairy?
I feel like you're the one person who benefited from the case. You were able to add a new chapter to your stunning career and earned unshakable trust from the chief. That's what allows you to go on using his intel network as you please, even though you're retired.
Are you seriously suggesting that? Sickness is destroying my body. I feel like I'm on the verge of losing my mind. Yet, somehow, I'm unable to forget the cases connected to those seeds, whittling down what's left of my life, chasing them. You really think I'm doing all this for nothing but self-interest? Is that really what you're saying?
Photo of Melvin.
Melvin wasn't the Fool King.
Ah.
What?
Many different characters pop up in Lena's journal, and I mistook one of them for someone else.
What are you talking about?
After Simon hit me and I fainted, I had a dream. Now I'm convinced I'm the Fool King.
Oh. Okay, still not what I thought, but okay.
The Fool King was always meant to be an outsider who suddenly arrived in Carré.
How about Kaysen?
And the man she felt a need to eliminate wasn't me, but Avery. Lena realized her plan was on the verge of falling apart. She also guessed that I would be able to save Patricia from Melvin. The one worry that remained in her heart was leaving Patricia behind, and how her life would play out from that point on. Especially since she would be left behind with Avery, the large, childlike man who's beyond anyone's control. She wrote that journal entry hoping that I, the Fool King, would be capable of stopping Avery, and she wrote it in a specific way in order to try and rouse me to action. Lena and Melvin both entrusted me with their daughter, so please, just let me go. It's my duty to protect her.
I understand what you're trying to say, but it's too perfect. It's too perfect, just like that report of yours. How could you come to such a detailed conclusion after spending years shut up in this room?
We had plenty of time to think, girl.
It doesn't make sense. The only possible explanation is that you're bending the narrative in the direction you want it to go.
Why do you think I left the field for 2 years after Greenvale? That case cost me not only my best friend, but also my special talent. I never thought I'd lose something like that. But ever since then, I've been unable to solve cases using that method.
Metaphysical offender profiling.
I tried everything I could think of to regain my lost talent, but it never came back to me. That's why I quit working for the FBI, and without anywhere else to go, I simply spent my days seeking truth, searching for an answer I'd never find. So time continued to cruelly pass me by, until finally a disease started eating away at my body. I thought it was all over for me. But about half a year ago, I finally reached my conclusion. Everything started with the red seeds. He and I encountered these seeds long before we reached Greenvale. Under the seething, mind-melting sun of Louisiana. Then, for some reason, in the beginning of December, I finally regained my talent. And instantly, I could see the Otherworld again. Get it? Through allowing the cancer cells to ravage my body, I regained the power to travel to the other side. This is the only answer, Aaliyah Davis. Truth is a surprise, born from coincidence and an unknown power.
It's still not over. 51 minutes already! How long is this taking?
She was the first perpetrator in the case. And technically, she was also the first victim. Maybe... well, it's impossible to ask her now, but maybe she really did love her daughter with all her heart. And so, she was afraid. Afraid of what would happen if her daughter did end up inheriting the Clarkson estate. It was fear, or something like it. That's what lit the red tree inside.
That's still no reason to kill someone, especially not your own daughter.
I know. Of course I know that. And I'm sure that deep down, she did too.
Photo of Melvin and Candy.
I made a promise with Melvin. He entrusted me with Patricia. All he had left.
But immediately after you solved the case, you sent her to the Clarksons and left town. Isn't that right? You let go of her a long time ago, so you have no right to step back into the picture now.
That was the wrong thing to do. I was young, but now I have the chance to right my wrong.
You can't be serious. You can barely stand up.
Hey, Aaliyah.
I know, Agent Jones. I know I'm stepping over the line here. I just want to make it clear that we can't trust a word of what he says.
Red seats on the wall.
2 bizarre cases derailed your life. It must have been extremely painful. You have my deepest condolences, but that doesn't put you in the clear. You're still a suspect.
A suspect? For what? Patricia isn't here.
The murders of Sheriff Melvin Woods and Candy Woods. Their bodies were never recovered. Katrina carried them away, along with many other lives. Aside from that report you wrote, there's nothing that proves your innocence.
Hey, let's not jump to conclusions here.
Oh, I'm not. I also suspect there's a possibility that he murdered individuals connected to other cases that he's worked on. The Greenvale report bears the same inconsistencies as this one, and both cases are filled with victims whose deaths were never witnessed.
Stop. Don't say another word. If you so much as mention her name.
If I mention it, then what?
You will pay.
Ooh. Twinkle next to Aaliyah. Finally, we interact with the fairy.
Belle. No. Special Agent Aaliyah Davis. You're exceptionally talented, I admit it. You found Lisa's body, then discovered the red seeds all on your own. You even noticed that there was someone else in this room. You've got amazing intuition. You're a hunter with an extremely keen sense of smell. But you still can't perceive the otherworld the way you are now.
That's why you should get cancer.
That's all there is to it.
Are we done now?
Simon, look inside that trash can.
Huh? The trash can?
It's right behind you. Then you'll know for sure that I'm telling the truth. We told you not to touch the sanctuary!
The sanctuary, yeah.
What is this?
Interesting bathroom. I'm the one who sent Aaliyah the tip and set everything into motion. We need to talk alone. FK. Yes, oh my god. This son of a bitch.
What's on that receipt? What is it, Agent Jones?
That's also why Zach lost it when the pizza boy delivered it.
FK.
Contact a local agent and have them investigate Avery Smith's home. There are still agents investigating the Carré area, right? Trust me. That's where Patricia Clarkson is.
Trust you? Where's your proof?
Ask Aaliyah Davis. Ask her about the name of the person who tipped her off.
What do you mean?
You're from Chicago, and you love pizza, right? Especially deep dish pizza, smothered in cheese.
What does this have to do with pizza?
Just ask her. And ask her why she decided to take this case in the first place. Got it? Pizza will never betray you. So you need to trust it, too.
So that's how it went down. Okay.
But how could you have known that I would come here with her?
I didn't. I just bet on you.
God damn it.
Hey! Tell me what's going on right now, Agent Jones.
Ah, yes.
Thank you, my fairy. Car key, Simon.
Let me go.
Don't worry. Just trust in the pizza. I'm the anonymous tipper. FK.
It's on the corner of 3rd Street. 69 Pontiac GTO.
You've got excellent taste. Lend me your gun, too.
Agent Jones! Don't you see what you're doing here? This is a severe obstruction of justice. You're violating the FBI code.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, Aaliyah, I know, but pizza will never betray me.
Pizza?
Tell Abrahams to prepare a private jet for me at the airport. I know Robert won't turn his back on me.
Wait, Morgan, are you serious? The chief would never lend out a private jet to a civilian like,
Damn, girl, we back in business.
I have to leave you for a bit, my fairy. They'll be fine. They'll figure it all out.
I hope that this is endgame then, really.
York, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm going to go finish the job you started.
Yes.
That makes us even, okay?
Of course it does.
York, she really is a genius agent. She's probably going to end up being an even better agent than we were. She just needs more experience under her belt. She's still only pursuing the world she can see with her naked eye. She needs to experience more frustration. She needs to strengthen herself. On the other hand, Simon's much smarter than he looks. No wonder he was able to go on watching us for 4.5 years. All that struggling under the surface paid off in the end. Do you want to know why he decided to start trusting me? It's simple. It's all because of the name I used to send the tip to the FBI. It's the name of that pizza parlor, the Chicago-style place with those trademarked crimson boxes. Franklin's Kitchen.
Oh,
FK.
no.
Yet again.
They played
Got
us.
The best deep dish pizza. Both Simon and I love that place. That's why I told him, pizza will never betray you.
Holy shit.
Will it, York?
They got us good. They really did. Yeah, that's an interesting turn. It really is. Yes, I thought for sure that would be Forrest Kaysen. And yes, what did I tell you? The loading screen is even brighter. It isn't exactly red, but there are definitely some heavy red accents. And you know what I'm gonna do? I've been recording for almost 1 hour and 1 minute. Wait. 5 hours later. Le Carré, Louisiana. Just a second. Please tell me the phone is still working. Seems like that's the case. Because this is a safe room. Holy shit, this is a safe room. I'm hoping...
It's almost time.
Yes, it is. I'm hoping that this will be the final singularity.
Let's finish this.
Let's do that.
I'll be there soon. Watch my back, will you?
I will, I promise.
This is going to be my final battle.
Oh boy. I don't want him to die.
So I'm this far gone, huh? But unlike 14 years ago, I feel more at home in this world now.
Explore the cold storage warehouse, the final battle. Oh boy. Okay, let's save. Okay, because I've been recording for a little over 1 hour and 2 minutes now. Since this is 60 minutes total, or a little over 60 minutes, I will cut this into 2 episodes, not one big-ass episode, because y'all gonna kill me if I do, if I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then we will beat Kaysen's ass once and for all, and hopefully once and for all, but at least one more time. And yes, I'm gonna see you on the other side. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again on the other side in the next episode of Deadly Premonition 2, the finale, hopefully, this time for real, or in another game here on my channel. Bye!